They set up all along here and down in these buildings here. Down in these buildings and rock quarries up. They set machine guns up all up in there. The guys, we alerted everybody. And they came running to their positions. And as they came through here, they started taking fire. And just imagine if you're taking fire, everything's just, I mean, it's a volume of fire you can't imagine. I mean, it's lead, just, it's like a wall of bullets for these guys. So they come down through here, and they get to this position where they right here is the fucking staircase of death. They had this position lined up from out there at that rock pile right out there, and the machine gunner was just shooting right up this fucking alley. And that's when Baxter got off to the side over here, and he was able to suppress this and the building over there so that the guys could get down into position down here when they go down the stairwell. And as you come down into there, you've got other positions where you can hide from the fire. But imagine, if you will, these guys are sitting there under direct fire. These rocks are exploding with fucking RPGs, over 13 per engagement usually. Thank God that they've never been accurate enough to hurt anybody thus far. It was all direct fire that got our boys the last time. So here's the so we can engage this sector. Now what we want to do is we want to build a mud brick wall from that tower all the way across here. Because as you see, the mortar is sitting right here. We can build a mud brick wall that goes right across the front here. These guys can crawl into position and get on that mortar. We couldn't get to it the last time when Rick got wounded because it was just being hemmed up from those rocks down there you see. And the dead space down there is our problem. They can move all the way up to our FOB within about 200 meters and set up a fire right along here.
This dead space right along here, this IV line. That's what you're talking. Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Now that's where the flares come in. We've got flares. We've killed off all these trees you see here. We're going to keep on doing it. Once we get the, we're going to improve our sectors of fire as we get the chainsaw stuff.
How you doing? Is that the javelin you guys used yesterday?
No, that's up on the roof.
Negative. It's up on the tower.
Who's our gunner? He's our champion. Now once we get that one brick wall built, the boys will be safe to move into positions right along here where they can engage. And you can see where they've dug out. They've got some good fire positions down into these houses here, but our flank here is still exposed. Thank goodness for those rocks anyway. But we've got that 60 ready and trained in on our flares that are set up out there. As soon as we see a flare go off.
So you've set up the flares and tripwires?
They've set them off before. I think we had off a pretty good sized attack using those. And as soon as that flare went off, we've got them in positions where it wouldn't possibly be somebody just walking around down in there. And it also happened in the evening, which the locals know. The rule is 5 o'clock, you're out of your field, dude. And you don't come up near us unless you ask. Today we had a couple of guys coming up into these little houses, and we had to put some mortar shots out of them to let them know we were serious. But if you want to know where that truck was when it got hit with the javelin yesterday, if you look at the mushroom,
yeah,
you see 3 peaks on the mushroom. The highest, the middle, and then the lowest. Yep. keep going down the slope of the lowest one to the right. Right
Right.
down in there is where